I've been fishing on and off through my entire life. Depending on where I live, I would get more or into the sport. When I was living in Houston, I would love to go down to Galveston, fish out of Trinity Bay and Trinity River. When I was living in Pennsylvania, there's endless big streams and rivers out there. And now that I'm in Utah, I've had the pleasure of going to some of Utah's finest blue ribbon fisheries for fly fishing. Throughout that time, I've managed to catch a lot of interesting species fish, and I managed to catch some decent catches. But there's one fish that's entirely eluded me, and I've actually dedicated quite a lot of time trying to catch this fish. Believe it or not, I have never managed to catch a common carp. Yes, common carp. They're invasive in most states, very easy to catch. They're not sought after, they're not a game fish, but I've still never managed to catch one. So during this cold and rainy spring Utah, where most of my bucket list items are big hikes, and I haven't even been able to think of these hikes because we still have so much snow in the mountains, I was going through this trying to find out what I can do, and I saw common carp. And while most anglers in Utah migrate to our blue ribbon fisheries and amazing alpine lakes to catch trophy trout, I tried something a little different and headed downtown to Salt Lake in the Jordan River, a place that's not quite a fishing destination, and I managed to have quite the adventure. Most of my adventures start with a long car ride to a distant destination, but this time it was local, so after another stormy night in Salt Lake, we jumped on our bikes and headed downtown and to the Jordan River Trail. Last week, I was sitting right back there watching guys pull up absolute tugboats. I mean, these carps were the size of ferries. They were huge. I've never caught a carp before, and watching them do that was so tough. So today I'm determined. I went over and asked them, what are you guys using? And they were really nice. They told me everything. So I got a new reel, got some boilies, got some rigs. So I am going to, today's the day. Today's the day I catch a carp. Here we go. I got one. Oh my God. Oh my God, it's huge. It's huge. I think this is my first carp. Oh! Yes, you have to turn, yeah. Yep. Oh my gosh, I think we hooked into one. That did not take long at all. It was in there for 5 minutes. Those guys definitely gave me the beta. And I have a light rod here, so I'm hoping I can get it up. Wow, that took like no time at all. Can you get the net? Oh, oh, it's huge. No, we're not hurting it.
But how are you going to get out here?
Hopefully it doesn't get into the weeds. Oh, he's running. Let me get him back over here. Is there a spot? Oh, he's huge. It's huge.
Whoa.
Is there a spot over here? We could get him. Come on, buddy. Do you think you can get it? I think you can. Okay, ready? You got it? In the net. Okay, here, can you hold the... He's not gonna fit. I'm just gonna pull him up with my hands. Ah! Go! Beautiful. Okay, you still have the hook. Is the camera going?
I think so.
My first carp absolute beauty. Let me get him off the hook. Good job, buddy. There you have it. It wasn't the biggest carp in the world, but it was certainly the largest freshwater fish I've ever caught. And you can see my excitement. I didn't even get a really good shot of the fish. It all happened so fast. I think the bait was in there for maybe a minute, maybe 2 minutes. And it happened so fast that I didn't have time to get my drone out or my camera out or really anything like that. So huge shout out to my wife who helped. She even tried to get the fish in the net, and as you can see, the net was way tinier than the fish, and she doesn't really like seeing animals suffer, so it's already hard enough for her to come out and support me fishing, but she does anyway, and I love her for that. So a big shout out to my wife for helping out. Despite fishing for a long time, I'm not very confident about my fishing abilities. It's all self-taught, self-trained, mostly trial and error, mostly error in that case. So part of this bucket list is designed to get me out of my comfort zones and get me into places where, yeah, there might be a bank that's 10 feet tall and I can't get the fish, and yeah, my net might not be big enough to get it, but I learned a lot. I learned a lot doing this, so now I will fish in a place without a bank so big, and I will bring a net that's bigger. Luckily I didn't hurt the fish, and that's part of the reason I went so fast, is that I was fighting it for a while and I didn't want to injure it, so I got it off the hook as fast as I could, and then I got it back in the water successfully. It swam away. Like I said, I learned a lot, and this was actually one of the more fun bucket list items, and I'm so happy that I can finally mark it off. So after years of truly trying to catch one of the most common fish, I can finally go on my bucket list and mark off carp. We're off to a pretty good start. And actually, between this and hiking, I managed to cross off yet another bucket list item. And that one I won't have a video for because it just happened during a soccer game. One of my bucket list items was to score a header. Never scored a header until last week. So scored a header, caught a carp. Common carp. There we go. Let's mark it off. That's awesome. That one feels good. Next adventure, not sure yet. Depending on whether and where I'm able to go, I will go back through this list and see what's realistically doable in the next couple of weeks. But I'm still trying my best to continue crossing it off.